It's the Zach Sang Show. Zach Sang Show.
Hello. Yo. What's going on, dude? Oh, drop my notes. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for coming on. Right there. Hello.
Perfect. Thank you. How's it going?
Hi.
Casper, nice to meet you.
Dan, Casper, Dan. This is Keith.
Hey Keith, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Zach Sang Show. Caspar Lee in the studio.
Yeah.
Talking Pokemon Go, talking life.
An expert.
Yeah, but you're locked out of your iTunes account because you've had some like travel drama, haven't you?
You know, my travel drama. No, I've just been away from England for so long, and my iTunes account isn't working, and I have to go get a card that I can use on my iTunes account because it's all very confusing, but it means I can't play Pokemon Go currently, which sucks.
I'm so sorry. I'll play for you.
Can
you know? Like I'll think of you as I play.
Oh, okay, good. You need to think. Like the problem with it though is I've seen so many people looking at their phones while walking in the street.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Has stuff happened yet?
Yeah, I've been seeing people get hit by cars. You and your boyfriend, right?
My boyfriend did not get hit by a car.
No, but I've read online that people have been getting hit by vehicles. It's real.
And people are getting mugged because of the GPS tracking. You can find people super easy. You can lure them into places.
And you can tell girls that you have amazing Pokemon characters at your house, and then you can.
That's it.
You can bring them. I've never done that though.
Not yet.
No.
It's a new way to lure people in.
It's a new way. Yeah. There's some really funny memes going around.
It's a 2016, Pokemon and chill.
Yeah.
So how you been, dude?
I've been good. I was meant to come on the show a few weeks ago, but I was in Calgary, Canada.
Yeah. What happened? Did you get stuck there?
Wow, this is bringing back bad memories. I love Canada, but I brought like one pair of boxes. I thought I was going there overnight just to fetch a visa because I was filming Hit the Road USA with my friend Joe. But I had to quickly go get a visa so I could do it legally. And it just took a lot longer than I expected.
Always.
Yeah, so 6 days in a hotel room on my own. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. That's the reason we went to Canada instead of London, because you wanted to go somewhere quick, right? But Canada's cool. It's just I don't know anyone. I eventually started going to hair salons so I could make friends, and that's where people are forced to talk to you. Also, casinos are good.
Wait, okay, so you're trapped in Canada alone.
Yeah.
The only place you're going to is a hair salon.
And then a casino.
Okay, so how are the people in the casino in Canada? Are they nice?
They're actually nicer than most people in casino. Canadians are.
It's Canada. Everyone's nicer in Canada.
Okay, so I'm picturing like not slightly scummier people than would like be chilling in one here in the United States, but like with a big smile on their face.
They're all just constantly smiling, so you don't know if they're bluffing or not. It's just constant. And then I asked the one guy next to me because he was so nice, and I was like, "Oh, so you going out tonight?" Like, kind of like trying to figure out if I could like have a friend, and he still smiled, but he's like, "No, I'm not going out." But he told me where to go, and I went out that night on my own, and I actually made a bunch of friends.
See, that's really nice. Like, if I was in that position, I would never leave. I wouldn't leave maybe I'd go and gamble, but I'd be by myself, like in the corner. Like,
yeah. No, I was in that situation, but after 4 days, I just cracked. I had to make friends.
That's not Wow. So now you're here in LA doing what?
I just finished filming Hit the Road USA, which is like a travel comedy documentary type film that we made with the guys who made Top Gear. They're working on the new show Grand Tour.
Awesome.
It's he's an amazing director called Brian Klain who's worked with Jeremy Clarkson, and it's really, really funny.
And it's you and Joe.
Yeah, me and my ex-roommate Joe.
So how did the two of you meet? And I know there's probably a video online of it somewhere, and I can figure out how. But like, what's the most condensed version?
So I used to live with Joe's sister Zoella, and oh no, I didn't live with her. Why am I saying that? I wish I lived with her.
Why do you wish you lived with her?
She's beautiful. Anyway, no.
Wait, hold on. Is there a part of you as a human being that feels like you could sleep with your best friend's sister?
No way.
That's such a lie.
No, she's like my sister.
But you wish you lived with her.
Yeah, no,
for occasional run-ins / things that happen when you live with somebody.
I hope she doesn't watch this. I live with her boyfriend Alfie.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so and that's why I basically lived with her, because she was always there. And all of a sudden, they decided to move in together.
Okay.
Which was fine. And I needed a roommate.
Yeah.
And Joe decided that he wanted to move to London at the same time, and we played some FIFA together, and we realized, look, we're a good match.
So he's from South Africa too?
No, Joe is a British YouTuber.
Got it.
I was living in England at the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's all like a series of fate with you. Like you grew up in South Africa.
Yeah.
We have a lot of like different random friends in common.
We do.
Like South Africa is a hotbed for talent.
Yeah, I think
kind
so.
of.
I think it's just hard to sometimes get it out there. There's a lot of talented people. It's just, Ruby, you know Ruby.
Bahari.
Yeah, Bahari. She's from Kenya actually, but she claims to kind of be South African because everyone wants to be South African.
Is it the coolest thing to be
It's
South
the coolest
African?
thing to be.
I get that. Your accent is beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard it like with processing on
Could
it. Yeah.
It sounds so much better processed.
It sounds
Is that
different.
why it sounds? Oh my gosh! You're
Yeah.
right. But do you want to hear a real South African accent?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
mine's
please.
not that South African anymore. It's like kind of because I had British parents. Anyway, South African accent's more like, "Hello, how's it going? My name's Caspar. How are you?" Can you
Deeper.
do it? Can you do it?
No, I don't even want to try. I don't want to embarrass myself or
the
country.
continent.
I'll do a lady South African accent. It's like, "Hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
My name's Chantal."
Wow.
Ooh, is that a popular name? Chantal?
Yeah, it's
I
like
like that name.
yeah.
So, okay, at what age did you leave South Africa?
When I was 18.
Okay, so you spent a lot of time there. You grew up there.
Yeah, I grew up
18
there.
years.
18 years.
That's a great deal of
Yeah,
life
it
you
is, it
spent in
is.
South Africa.
Great. I actually, my family moved there just after Nelson Mandela became president, which was a
Cool.
great time in South Africa. It was 1994 around then, and yeah, it was a really good place to grow up.
And I read somewhere online, your parents are TV producers? Or you're...
They were.
Okay.
My mom then started a chocolate factory at one point, which was amazing.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, really cool.
That's a great way to live.
I know, it's not healthy, but it's good. It's tasty. And now she helped me write a book. Yeah.
Come on.
There we go. There it is.
Self-titled. I've had them in the studio.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Everybody who comes in here like examines it and they go, "Oh my gosh, all the candy," and then the books. They've been chilling there.
Have you ever met Gigi Hadid?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I haven't either, but if you ever do, can you tell her she's on my book cover?
Is that that's a ballsy move there?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
we changed it from Gigi Hadid to Gigi just in case it was too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really like her.
Like if you saw her in person, what would you end up saying to her?
I don't think I would say anything.
Really?
I would run away.
Yeah, but you have like a decently thick skin. Like I've watched a lot of your videos, obviously, and like you're not afraid of like making a total, complete like fool out of yourself sometimes if you need to.
I think it's easier when I'm doing it on camera.
Yeah.
And like for like my YouTube channel, but in real life, I don't think I would be able to be as out there
Really?
with someone like Gigi. I would be very shy.
You know, YouTube, you share a lot about yourself, right? Everybody knows you. Like they pretty much have a real understanding of your life.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, I'd say it's a very like positive version of myself. I'm not gonna show all my negative sides.
Yeah.
I try and just keep it funny.
Cool. I mean, does that change who you are as a person a little bit? I mean, the two distinct versions of you. You don't want to be the Caspar that people see on YouTube all the time. Do you find yourself trying to stay away from it?
No, I really like the YouTube Caspar.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's the best version of me, I guess, because he's an edited down version.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm talking about myself in third person. I've been told
We'll
not to
move on
do
after
that.
this.
That's what happens when you come to LA for like a week. You just start talking yourself in third person.
That's it.
But I think it's changed me in the fact that I've become a lot more confident in
Yeah.
myself. It's just so nice that every week people tune in and watch my stuff. Like,
It's amazing.
and it's really, really cool.
It must be a constant fuel.
Yeah, it's like a constant. It's like every week I know I'm working towards a day, and I just have to get up and make sure I upload, because I haven't missed a week in about over a year now, which is good for me. I used to be quite unprofessional about it, and I used to just upload when I wanted to, and now I make sure I get it every week, which is cool.
What happened in your life that told you, you know what? I need to get my crap together and I need to start doing this regularly because this is a real business.
Yeah, I think it's just you realize. I mean, it's still really fun and I love doing it, but I started just as a hobby and then it becomes so serious, and the amount of opportunities I've been able to get from it have made me realize how important it is to keep going and make sure that the audience stays there. And YouTube is the way like the algorithm works and all that. You need to stay relevant on the pages. You need to make sure every week people are getting new content. Otherwise, you can kind of slip off and no longer get the views.
And I love the community that exists
Yeah.
amongst YouTube. In the audience, And then also with like the stars. I saw you the other day with Joe and Tyler Oakley and Connor Franta doing a video. There is a nice camaraderie there. There's a support. There's a foundation of support.
Yeah, it's such a great community. We have so much in common. It's also it's a very particular job. There's not many people in the world with it. So when you meet someone who does what you do, I guess you kind of stick together. Yeah. Yeah, it's really fun.
What is it like in your life when they say, we're going to greenlight a book for you and your mom to write? What happens then? Like you freak out?
It was so crazy that they're writing, like they're having books printed about YouTubers now. Like 4 years ago when we started, it was just, people didn't even know what it was. Like I had to explain to my parents what I was doing. My parents didn't understand. They didn't want me to spend more time doing that than I was doing schoolwork, because I would spend like 9 hours a day for 2 years during school just on YouTube making videos and commenting on my videos, telling people to subscribe and watching my own videos to make them go up in views. And it was just like a hectic time. And to go to my mom and say, Mom, they want us to write a book together, I think it's a great feeling.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I always find it incredible how much time and work and reward I get out of YouTube. And then I might do something small, like I had a little cameo in a SpongeBob film.
How cool is that?
Which is really cool. Like I was able to be a pigeon, like I was like pigeon number 2, seagull number 2 and stuff. And when I tell people I was in that, they're just like, oh my gosh, you're that guy. And I was like, that took me 5 minutes to do, and it's not very difficult. But when you tell them all of the work and stuff, they don't. It's still hard to prove to people
on
that
YouTube.
It means something. But it's cool. It's kind of like our little secret still.
It's not, but it is getting more mainstream.
It's getting a lot more mainstream, especially in LA and stuff. In South Africa, it's not mainstream at all.
Really?
How
is it in the UK?
It's like this. I think it's the second best place to be doing it, but still quite far behind.
And
LA.
When you go out, how often are you getting recognized? Daily?
Yeah. It's we got a lot of people watching us in the UK. It's just mainstream media doesn't really.
They don't pick up on it.
They do some particular YouTubers. They do, yeah.
Is there a part of you that you don't want them to pick up on it, or do you want them to?
No. I think it works really well the way it is.
Yeah, it's different, right? It's a little bit more underground.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry too much about the consequences of mainstream media, stuff like that.
Because you don't have paparazzi following you around.
No, we have. It's actually really funny. Me and Joe were looking at a photo the other day where we just came out of a interview with a lady called Lorraine, which is a big talk show in the UK. Mm-hmm. We were on like a press tour type thing, and we came out, and then there was a paparazzi there. We were so excited. We grabbed each other. We did thumbs up, and we're like, and we look at the photo now. We look like such dogs. But yeah, it's funny.
I mean, it's different because you kind of, as a part of your job, you knock down those barriers anyway. People know you. They know where you are. You're documenting your own life even more than maybe the average celebrity, maybe?
Yeah, we definitely document a lot. We overshare.
Do you think that's a problem?
I think it is a problem with like some people. I think it is tough, especially when they got so much of their personal life online, and then maybe things happen, like they break up or something else happens, and that might be tough. But I kind of don't really do that much personal. It's more stuff I put out is more just me trying to be funny.
That's it. It's a great. I love your videos. I love your videos with Kevin Hart. I love your videos with Seth Rogen. I love the one you did with Jurassic Park.
With Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
he is just. It's so cool that they're the ones like who are also realizing how important it is. Yeah. These people who are promoting stuff all the time, they see the power of it, and that is just. When I can tell like my friends or even myself that I've done that, it's just I get so excited that I get to work with those types of people.
It's awesome, and it's awesome when you hear like their responses to these ideas you come up with.
Yeah,
because you put them into interesting situations. Like my best assessment is right, like just from like an industry side, you go to these press junkets, you maybe get like anywhere from like 8 to like 12 minutes with these guys maybe, and you pitch them an idea previous. Do you pitch them a few different ways you can go with it, or do you just stick to one and see what they say?
So it depends with everyone. Like with Kevin Hart, I had a second interview with him after the first one, so it was a lot easier to have more time with him and to pitch my idea, and he would listen a lot more closely because he knew the importance of it.
Yes.
Where sometimes I have been in interviews where they think it's just another outlet, which I am an outlet and stuff, but it's going to be seen by quite a few people, and they don't always realize that. So when I get my second interview with people, it's usually a lot better.
They understand it.
They understand it more,
and they play into
it more, and they get it. But no, yeah, it is tough getting into it. I get so nervous when I have to walk into someone else's room and they've got their own camera people.
Yeah.
And they're just like, they might have done 10 interviews that day.
You watch viral videos of them going wrong all the time, those press junkets.
Yeah. I mean, and even I've done a few now from the stuff I've done.
Yeah.
And I obviously I appreciate what every single person's doing, and they're all there and they're working hard, and I see what their side of it.
Yeah.
But you also find yourself, you're like, I've answered the same question like a lot of times, and that's why I can see when you're like a proper actor and you've been doing, like, you've just done a whole film and you've come off a 30-day like press junket, and then all of a sudden this Caspar guy comes in, hello, with a big face, and like really tries to push you. But it's worked out for me. It's worked out. I think
they've been awesome.
Yeah, it has.
We haven't had a viral
no, we haven't had an angry one.
I hate you. Get out of here.
Well, you don't know which ones I haven't been allowed to upload. So
wow.
No.
Are there those? Do those exist?
There has been one, but it's not because the person didn't like it. There's just been some issues that we couldn't agree on what we wanted to keep in. But it's all good, yeah.
So do you find yourself editing with these guys afterwards?
They want you to, but I would never let them have control.
Yeah, full editing approval and everything.
No, yeah.
But they want to see it before it goes up?
They'd like to, but they don't usually have a choice.
No.
So, but I like to, if I want to keep the relationship going,
that's it.
I would love them to enjoy the video. So obviously I do my best, but I would never give someone editing control over my channel.
No, you can't. No. We've had those moments.
Yeah, that's...
Well, they hate me when I give my friends like approval over their pictures when they come here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dan wants to kill me and so does Keith. Oh, it's bad. Yeah.
Man, what are all these YouTubers going to be doing in like 15, 20 years?
What do you think?
That's an interesting question. I think a lot of them will go into the industry side. Like there's so many YouTubers who I'm just like, you are so intelligent with the way you share your stuff or the way you come up with that concept or stuff like that. So I think a lot of them will go into that side. I think a lot of them, if they're smart with their investments right now, they might just relax a bit more because they're living a very stressful life now, and maybe they can kind of chill out in the future.
And we're talking real money here.
Like there's people doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do well. Yeah, I see your All Saints shirt, bro.
My All Saints shirt.
That's like a $70 t-shirt.
Nike shoes.
They're nice.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I mean, I know because I shop there too, so I'm not going to shy away. But I know you do well.
Yeah, no, we're very, very lucky, and it's just about, I think, being, as you said, we don't all know what's going to happen in 15 years. So I just don't think you're in a place right now, if you're doing well, to just be stupid with that opportunity.
Are you saving? Are you investing?
Yeah, I'll save everything I can.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's real stuff.
You have to do that, especially, I'm 22, and like, there's going to be inflation, you know.
Yeah, we got Brexit over there, dude.
Don't get me started on that.
How are we feeling?
No, I don't agree with it.
Well, did you speak out on it?
No.
As South African, did you feel like you couldn't?
No. I just felt like there are reasons for both sides. It's not one of those black and white issues where, like, in the US, you have problems right now that everyone can agree on that there's a problem when it comes to...
It's literally black and white.
Yeah. But when it comes to, like, Brexit, I do see reasons why people wanted to leave, because they wanted to keep control, they wanted to be more democratic, and people are very disillusioned by the government and so on. But also to stay is very important, because it's just, you saw what happened overnight. We went from I think, was it the 4th or the 5th largest economy to like the 6th.
It was terrifying.
And
I listened to the whole thing on BBC Radio 5 here in the States, and it was like, it was dramatic. It was crazy.
No one thought it was. I don't think anyone in London really thought it was going to happen, because London was very pro-stay.
Yeah.
And but
David Cameron is officially out.
Yeah.
As of Wednesday, he is leaving.
Yeah.
And there's a woman taking his place.
Yeah.
What's her name? I'm drawing a blank right now.
I should
Theresa.
know. Theresa. Blah, blah, blah. I should know this.
Can you
I just watched a movie. I just watched a video by her, but I'm terrible with names.
Yeah.
But I didn't really know about her until this. So
apparently she's a very seasoned politician.
Yeah.
She handled security. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Theresa May.
Teresa, good. We got it nearly there. I don't feel too bad. I was so worried because I don't want to be that guy who doesn't know the prime minister. But she isn't the prime minister yet.
Soon.
By the time she is, I will have her name down.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
How long are you in LA for?
I'm leaving today.
Wow.
Yeah. Going back.
How often are you coming back and forth?
To see you as much as possible.
Oh, thank
It's like
you.
whenever I'm here, I'm just like, I have to see Zach.
I usually see you every time you're here at least once.
Yeah. Nick's house.
Yeah. We hang out.
Yeah, we hang out. I went past a restaurant we went to.
In Beverly Hills?
The one in... was it the pasta spaghetti? The pasta one?
El Pastillo.
El Pastillo, yeah. And I thought, I can't wait to see Zach.
Oh, thank you. Wow, making me blush.
Am I actually blushing?
A little bit. You're smiling real hard. It's nice.
I feel red.
It's good. It's good. It's good. What are you thinking over there, Dan?
Is there anything on YouTube that you think's played out, whether it's like pranks or a certain type of video that you're like, all right, enough of this?
Ooh,
it's a good question.
Interesting. There's just stuff I won't watch, but I'm never like, it should be enough of this. Like, I feel like people can make exactly what they want to make, but yeah, there's stuff that has been done a lot that I might not watch anymore.
Sounds like you're trying not to offend anyone.
No, I always try not to offend. I don't like to offend people. I try my best to be
nice.
to be political.
Do you think there's still an opportunity for a new YouTube star to arise?
They're just going to have to do something completely different, I think. Or they can get huge on another platform and then come over, like what we saw with Vine and then now with Musical.ly and stuff, I think. And then they can start doing what people are already doing on YouTube. But I think if someone wants to become huge just on YouTube, they just need to be amazing and do something completely different. But a lot of smaller YouTubers or younger YouTubers I see now are like, they're trying to do the videos that are already popular on YouTube, but they're already being done by the other YouTubers. So yeah, I definitely think there's also room for improvement in content as well. So if someone's extremely talented, which there are a bunch of people, they will eventually come through. Yeah. But it's a very like. The way the algorithm works makes it very difficult.
It's hard.
It's like anything. It's very hard, and you have to get so lucky at so many different points to get out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
But yeah, I want to try and make it easier. I definitely think there's a way to make it easier, and we still need to figure that out. Like they can do that in the music industry. They can break
all the time.
People,
we break new artists,
but that doesn't really. You don't really feel. It's not.
It's hard.
It's a lot more natural. Everything's a lot more natural on YouTube and organic, so it's harder.
Why do you think people watch you? Why do they like Caspar Lee?
I hope make them laugh. Yeah, hopefully that's the main reason.
That's it?
Yeah, I hope so.
I have to agree.
What do you think of other YouTubers? Like, are you a fan of them, or do you not watch them, or you just kind of like you just focus on what you're doing?
No, I watch YouTube every day.
Really?
Yeah, like I constantly watch. I know too much about YouTube. I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, I'm a fan of a lot of YouTubers. Definitely, I love especially the people I hang out with all the time, and I get to see their videos. Yeah. It's cool, especially like when I'm away from home and I've got friends in the UK who are still uploading videos. It's a nice way to keep up.
You are very into the business side. We've talked about it before, and you're into radio.
Yeah, I think radio's insane. I love to hear the music industry. I find so interesting how, also because YouTube's so organic, and the radio industry or the music industry can be so like. It's just you can create someone, and I find that so interesting. I want to know, because when I grew up and I heard these singers, I'm like, they just got to there because their song blew up, but there's reasons, there's technicalities.
There's so much politics that go on behind it.
Yeah.
Manipulation. I mean, it's crazy. I can't speak on sleeping with people, but I know that there's a great deal of manipulation.
How do you think Dan got here?
That's it. Dan. He slept his way to this show.
Slept his way to the top.
Gotta do it somehow.
But you're a massive YouTube fan. You knew our videos.
Yeah, I watch them all the time. I love interviews. I love interviews, and you guys you do some incredible interviews.
Thank you. Tell them, because they think I suck. No.
You're so engaging.
They just want me to get better, right, Dan?
You can always get better.
You can always get better.
That's true. How do you keep pushing yourself?
How do I push myself?
Right? Do you watch a video? Have you uploaded a video recently that you're disappointed in?
Oh yeah. I think I'm only very happy with a small amount, because I'm uploading every week, and I feel like overall they're improving.
Yeah.
But every now and then there's one that's a lot better. I'm like, I want to stay at that level, and then it's like, oh no, this week I don't really have time to do that, or I don't have the access to that, or
It's hard.
Yeah.
You're always big on production quality.
I mean, no, I don't agree with it. I try to be, but I think I've realized the more I do YouTube, the less that matters, and the more it's about the content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the content at the end of the day?
Pardon?
What is the content at the end of the day for you? It could be anything, really.
Yeah. It could be absolutely anything, but I mean, something that people want to see as well.
How do you document your ideas?
How do I document? I write them down on my iPhone.
Cool.
Yeah.
How many notes do you have right now?
Like thousands. Yeah. But
how backlogged are you?
I'm very backlogged. I've been so busy over the last 6 weeks. I had the book tour, and then the filming hit the road, and now we'll be doing that, and there's other stuff coming out that it's hard to make the videos I want to make. So I've got a lot of ideas. I can't wait. I've got a few weeks now. I can go and make them.
Wow. And when you make videos, do you just lock yourself in the room, just you, or are you doing it with like who else?
I depends on the video completely. I usually try and make videos with other people because I just love interacting with people on camera. And then I have a guy who can direct for me sometimes. Also, if there's a video I wouldn't know how to edit very well, I could get an editor on board. But the majority of my videos are completely edited by me. But every now and then I like to bring on someone to help me do stuff I can't do.
And you're paying it all for yourself?
But I'm paying for the editor. Yeah. Of course.
You got that YouTube money.
You're a business owner.
Reinvesting.
Well, that's it. You're a business owner.
Yeah.
You got to keep it going.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking crazy,
no, it's
dude.
crazy how that. I mean, wonder what the jobs will be in 10 years. You know, you don't know.
Interesting to think about.
Very interesting.
Where will the industry go?
Yeah.
Where will content go? Do you think YouTube is definitely the future forever and always?
I think it's a great platform, and I think it's like it's just you never know because I mean, how long was MySpace around for? That's what I want to know.
What do you, Heather? You're the oldest person in the room.
Thank you. Thanks for bringing that up.
What do you think?
I don't know. YouTube was not YouTube. MySpace was around for like 10 years. Maybe?
10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now how long?
YouTube's been around for almost more. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and
more.
I feel like and Facebook I feel like those ones are they've just been around for so long, and there's just
they live. And I think
no competition.
The new content going up to YouTube means it could really last forever.
Yeah.
What do you think of YouTube Red?
I think it's good. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives a bigger budget to YouTubers to create stuff that they want to make.
What do you think of the content?
The content on YouTube, right? There's some good stuff.
I watched the Joey Garcefa show with Ollie.
Yeah. I got to watch the first episode. We just don't have YouTube Red in the UK yet, so we can't really watch the shows. That's quite annoying. I wish it was all over the world, but I guess it's tough. You know, YouTube needs to get all the licensings and the laws right. So.
Do you actually talk to somebody over at YouTube?
We have people we talk to at YouTube.
You have people.
Yeah, there's a few people. Yeah.
People actually work there.
There are a few.
I don't know. Yeah. It just looks like a website to me, dude.
They're super smart.
I would think so.
It's like when you think of Netflix, you don't think there's like actually people running it.
No.
You just think it's like always there.
Just movies up here.
Yeah.
All right, Caspar Lee, your book is self-titled. Gigi Hadid is on the cover. You know this. If she ever comes in,
yeah, please just.
Kendall and Kylie have been on, so it's not out of our realm.
Yeah.
So if she ever stops by,
is there anything I could say to her now that you could say to? Like,
yes. Do you want to send a message to her?
If she ever comes in.
Yes. Is there any other celebrities that you would like to send a message to? Because we interview different people. You get a lot of movie stars.
I'll send one to her.
And I get a lot of the musicians.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can send one to Gigi Hadid.
Gigi, do you know if I exist? Because I've tweeted her so many times.
That's it?
And I just want to know if she knows. Because that's like, I wonder.
And when Zayn comes in, I'll play it for him too.
Yeah. Do you hate me? Is that for Zayn or is that for Gigi?
I'll play it for both.
Do I exist and do you hate me? Perfect questions.
Wow. Phenomenal. Okay. Caspar Lee, the book looks amazing. I gotta read it. I really do. Dan was gonna read it too. Did you get around to it yet?
I looked through it. There's a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
which
it is beautiful.
I think it's fun because it draws you in, and then there's a really important story in there.
Your pants are amazing. The wardrobe is great.
There's a piece of poop on this page.
That's not the important story part.
No, it is a beautiful book, and I congratulate you on it. And this is a big deal, and you should be really proud.
Thank you.
Really? Yeah, Dan?
It's highlighted. Caspar would often stand in dog poop.
That is true.
Why?
Because we had a lot of dogs, and it was like a minefield.
Okay.
In my house. It sucks. But
so
you got
was
used
it on
to
purpose?
it. No, I didn't enjoy it. No one does enjoy that.
I thought you were just weird and you did. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody enjoys standing in dog crowd.
No.
What do you do in your free
I don't
time?
enjoy it. I thought that was weird.
Some people walk on glass, maybe they walk on dog poo.
Maybe like
terrifying.
That could be
it
like,
feels nice.
Yeah. Actually,
Not be
I
that
think I
bad.
could try it.
Are you gonna the glass or the dog poop?
Dog poo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a video.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's the sad thing
Put
is.
that in your phone.
That is a video.
Add that.
That's an amazing idea.
Well, some people walk on like fiery coals to be spiritually awakened. Caspar walks on dog poop to find his true self. That's a thing.
He deleted it. He already deleted it.
Now I'm pitching ideas, man. Wow.
It would do well. I just don't know if I would want to do it.
Has there been an idea recently that you're like, this is genius, but I don't know, too far?
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Think about it.
I'll think about it. I'll get back to you.
Anything else you want to say? I mean, you've said a lot.
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much
Are you
for having me.
Dude.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sick.
An honor to have you here. I thank you, and you're really great, and I love hanging out with you. And you're a good vibe, good egg, a good time, dude. Caspar Lee, the book is out now. Buy it, check it out. It's sold everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere. Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
It's in yeah.
It's in places. It's in places we can find it.
Order it on the
Barely
internet.
No, it's in America. It's in stores.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
You and Justin Bieber right next to each other.
Really? What? Oh my god.